Anything Ninja makes. I'm serious. They are an incredible company. I have the Ninja blender. I have the Ninja like single blender. I have we have the Ninja wood fire grill, which is a grill and a griddle and a smoker all in one. We have all of that. I love Ninja. I have the Ninja cooker. This is like having a hand mixer that then becomes an immersion blender and so much more. We have 3 colors again, red, blue, and black. What are you going to get? Well, when it comes to the hand mixer, you're going to get the wire whisk. You're going to get the dough hooks, which work as great for dough as it does for meatloaf and meatballs. And you get the regular blades, that typical, hand mixer blades. You get all of that. But then when you want to change it into this, the immersion blender, you get that part as well. I want to bring in my guest. She brought us something from Ninja earlier, but she is back now, Aurora Sattler. Aurora, this is an amazing unit. And by the way, I just have to say, this price is a sale price going up at the end of the day. And the easy pay is going to go from 4 easy payments down to 3 easy payments at the end of the day. And you're going to pay $100. So you might as well get it now. Go ahead and talk to me a little bit about why basically they made something like this.
Okay, so number one, if you do not have an immersion blender in your life, please buy one now. So this is my very, very good, very expensive pot. I have made some hot corn chowder because it is perfect peak corn season. So a little bit of what that looks like finished, but I can blend hot soups, hot stews, anything directly in the pot while hot, without worrying that I'm going to be scratching my pan here because of the pan guard on this. But because it's Ninja, you're not just doing one thing. So that was the immersion blender, which I showed you just there. One of my absolute favorite uses is those thick, rich, creamy soups that you can make, blend it while hot, never have that explosion. If you've ever had that, it's dangerous. You can really burn yourself with hot soup. And here you're blending right in the pot. When you're done with that, so you've got the immersion, you're lining up those 2 arrows there. It's really simple. I mean, it's just a click and place.
I love
They make it so easy. And that also stores really well too. So when you think about it, here I've just switched basically 2 seconds from my immersion to my handheld beaters, because Ninja's never just one thing. That's the one thing you got to remember. You look at that price point and you remember, I'm not just getting one thing. I'm not just getting the immersion blender. I'm not just getting a handheld beater. And this handheld beater has the power of Ninja behind it. So when I use it, I love it. I can turn it on. I have a 6-year-old daughter. I love to bake with her. It has 5 different speeds, and I can slowly increase the speed there. And what that means when I'm baking is that I don't get that of powder, as she blends the flour. I can let her do it herself. It has a wonderful weight on it. This is like absolutely perfect when I want to make those great cookies with her. We made these M&M cookies earlier this week. They're just to die for, just perfect baked goods. We like to make brownies with this. 5 different speed settings, which means it can really work its way through. That's the full speed. Look at that.
And
I mean, incredible.
And I want to show everybody too.
So easy.
Here's how easy it is you can see there's your speeds right there. There's on, off. You have turbo mode. You can turn it up and down that way. And then this is your button to
that ejects
your beaters. Okay, so you're getting your beaters. Now, if I want to use my wire whisk, does it have to go in a certain one? It doesn't matter?
Either or for the whisk. Yeah. Either or for the whisk.
Okay.
So then that just pops right in. And the wire whisk, if you're going to make like a quiche, if you're going to make really fast whipped cream, you want to do that with it, or you just kind of want to whisk through something, that's a really great whisk. And you're taking all that like hand mixing that you have to do, and you're doing it faster, and you're not hurting yourself or your hands or your knuckles as you're doing it. And then the bread hooks. If you love to make your own pizza dough or your brioche buns, if you want to do that,
meatloaf or
Yes.
meatballs. Anything
You can work your way through meats here too.
Yes, exactly. And that's the nice thing, is that you don't have to get your hands in there to do it. It's all about that powerful motor. And that's the whole thing, is like they're taking that powerful motor and giving you the opportunity to do it with the immersion blender or with as a hand mixer, and very simple and easy to use. That's the best part. I love how easy it comes on and off. You know, so
I love how easy it is to store too.
Yeah,
So you're looking at the counter space. If you think about those stationary mixers that you use for your baked goods, that takes a lot of your counter space. Here, all the different pieces, minus the immersion blade, all of the whisk, the dough hooks, the beaters, these are all dishwasher safe. You just pop them up.
Good.
Clean off is really, really easy. So this, I all pop in the dishwasher. I really just, this is a hand wipe. You actually don't get that much on it because you are really in control of your speed with it. So I just really can just wipe that clean.
Sure.
And then the motor base, you're really not getting anything on here. And that's a silverware drawer space for me to store that. This is like, any new chef, any new homeowner, absolutely.
You can literally, I'm going to just, detach those. These are the pieces that you can put in your drawer. None of them stick up that high. If you think about where you have to normally store your, hand mixer, etc., it doesn't come apart like that. But this one does, and that's what makes it so nice. Also, you can see right here on the front, this is your power hub. There is the little thing. So you can see that you're going to put it like this, but you go, wait a minute, where's my other? There it is. So it snaps on. So when it doesn't snap on, you've got to line up your arrows right there. This is a great unit. I'm just going to remind you, this sale price goes up at the end of the day today. And I'll also tell you, the easy pay won't be as easy. So if you want the red, or you want the blue, or you want the black, there is a little bit of white if you want it, but there's fewer than a dozen. You could also do that too. Customer top rated. What a great unit from Ninja. Thank you so much, Aurora. Really appreciate working with you today. Wonderful. Well, by the way, coming up for the next hour, you're going to see a full hour of Kansas City Steak Company food. But if you missed anything in our big 4 hours, please feel free to go back to QVC.com. You're going to see things from Sella, things from Henning Lee, things from all kinds of companies, Kitchen Innovations, you name it. And of course, don't forget about that roll of, oh, actually, here's my drink. Is there a host coming up